that boost was coming. And even being flashed off the angle, that should be like the confirming play from Vitality to let you know that boost is going to be there when you re-peak, just couldn't land the headshot. Perfecto playing a dangerous game. If he comes through this quietly, RPK is going to go down. Masuta up next, but Perfecto cannot transfer over. Simple. The next opportunity, bomb right in front of him. But he knows he's surrounded and they got to save. 15 seconds on the clock, there's just no time to work with. And Electronic being able to drop an AK-47, Flamey being able to buy himself, they'll be right back into it, but Vitality back to the winning.
Yeah, that actually goes a long way to appease me. I might be thinking about forgiving them for that previous round, now that they picked this one up only losing one guy. That makes me a little bit more happy.
I'm sure your forgiveness is gonna give them a lot of comfort. They're like, thank God.
Yeah.
There's
I like to think it makes a difference. Well, only for a minute here. Let's not call it too soon. 7th round. But this is obviously a much better start. This is Navi's map pick, so the fact that Vitality are doing a little bit better here. Ooh. That is a grenade.
Yeah, I think that was 2 grenades, wasn't it? Might have been.
If it was.
Either way, it does about 100 damage.
I mean, they were thrown right on top of each other.
I thought I heard 2 explosions. I think one might have missed or been a little at a different spot, maybe? I don't know. Could be wrong. It's entirely possible. Either way, a lot of damage dealt is the moral of that story. Good spam, almost takes out Apex. If a little bit luckier, those land on the head. And just a default setup for Navi at the moment. They still have 1 player, Electronic, kind of investigating towards Picnic, and Perfecto is assisting him in getting this position safely.
For a minute there, they only had RPK in the B-bomb site for reasons that I can't even begin to dream of. Because they had 2 people out on long, so looked like they were about to rotate everyone to the A-bomb side. Still might be in trouble down here at B. Now, they're starting to get Masuta down here to help out, but this is not done yet. Shark's excellent flank. He's so active. Turns around and does some damage to Perfecto, but the clock says 35 seconds, and they need to go through this. There's 2 people waiting inside of the smoke here, and if they win this battle, it's done with. Oh, they're running back. They're hearing it surely. With the kill on Flamey, they know what's coming next. They've just heard Simple make the run to Connector, and Zywoo's up here with the AWP. If he gets a kill, it's done. He misses a fairly easy shot there. Gonna still be trouble. 17 seconds. The flashbang to buy more time. He's gonna miss the opportunity. That is a great round out of Vitality, even though there were moments there where it looked like it was really gonna backfire.
Well, I think they had the right read. They might have just been calling it a little bit too early in the round. They felt like that was going to be an attack towards the A-bomb site, and Navi just can't get anything going. They're getting decent map control, but then they're sitting and waiting for it, and part of it is Vitality, just utility usage. Every time you see map control for Navi at a choke point, there's just a smoke in their face for a very long time. So the utility usage here for Vitality is quite nice. And Navi are going to have to find a way to aggressively break through that, but they can't just sit back and wait. Flashbang out to force Zywoo off. And Electronic with this space towards long, I would like to see him. He's obviously got to be a little bit cautious. He doesn't have the same information that we do, but he's actually, I say he's going to be cautious, but he's not really checking anything. He's not even, he's assuming no one's ever going to peek him at long.
What a shame. That's a cool play from Electronic.
That's like down. Rolling the dice. And he's just saying, if Zywoo is here, I die. If not, cool.
Yeah, but I actually think it's a play that's even cooler when you're playing on a map like Overpass, where the distances are that great. I'm even almost a little bit surprised that Sharks didn't just swing into the lane, that he actually sort of shoulder peeked it and baited out the shot, because that would have been so understandable if he had just, gone for it and said, well, no one's going to be here at, this early hour.
Oh, what a great shot from Apex. Unfortunate even that he almost couldn't get the transfer. What a great sequence that would have been. Boomich is going to even move up further. Electronic still hasn't budged out towards long, but Zywoo's got to start investigating. Now sees the utility, and he knows the hit is on.
Yeah, backup is needed, but it's not coming. He misses, I think, the one chance he had of doing anything at the bomb side. If he could have got that kill, maybe he could have swung for Electronic at long, but yeah. No second shots are allowed. Good round from NAVI. That's well done.
I'm glad they got that round as well because they got the opening pick, and it would have been a shame if they let this round slip out of their hands with the 5-on-4 advantage. Again, even after getting that pick, they're just kind of slowing it down and waiting, and Vitality's not giving them any mistakes. 6-2, a good 4-round lead for Vitality with a healthy economy as well. They're going to have to dig into that, so it's going to look much weaker after this next bye. And Navi looking for that reset in the later stages of the half. Round 8 is done with. 11 kills on Apex to lead for Vitality. It's 6 kills on Electronic is the top fragger for Navi. Simple is at 2, Flamey is at 2.
I think Chad was saying on the analyst desk during the break that Navi just seems sometimes to be like a T-side team. And if that's going to be true on this map as well, I didn't even realize that's how they got the opening kill on Masuta, that's ridiculous, but if it's going to be true on this map too, then yeah, you could be a bit concerned now for Navi, the fact that it's 6-2, their economy is not that great, Vitality still have a little bit of money in the bank even after this round, so they need to get into this game right now. Oh my god! It's so stupid.
Ugh. Listen, this half doesn't begin until Navi gets it doesn't break Vitality's economy.
Yeah.
Let me start that again. This half doesn't begin until Navi breaks Vitality's economy. That sounded better.
Yeah, it's rough with the double negatives in those sentences. I can't figure that out, Jason. It's too much.
I think the double negative even made that not mean what I wanted it to mean, so that's why I had to start over.
Oh, you needed triple negatives or something like that. Listen, I'm glad
all
you just
the
started
negatives.
I can't believe Shock's recovered from essentially wandering into Electronics crosshair. They're outside of the sewers, and Boomich is up by the restrooms. He's going to be making his way back, making a lot of noise in the process. I don't think that's necessarily that smart, but anyway, they're going to go all in for this particular bomb site. Apex and RPK down by the wall there, by the monster tunnel. Flashbang to set it up, but RPK can't really be flashed in that position, and he's just waiting for someone to walk through. 24 seconds. Here comes the flank in, though. Good headshot from RPK, and Flamey patiently waiting. If he would have led that charge, it would have completely folded, but what an incredible recovery here from NAVI. Attacking the right bomb site and trading evenly into it.
Yeah, especially with a man-down situation. This has worked absolutely beautifully. And with the money the way it is, they're going to have to save. Shox was past the AWP so that he could remain passive, and Simple's going to find him anyway, so Zywoo's got to go pick that up. Probably risk the crosshair of Simple, or wait till late in the bomb blast, or the bomb timer. Third round for Navi, and now they're fighting back, and they're getting closer to that full-blown reset. It'll be interesting to see what Vitality do. I imagine we're going to get a timeout from Vitality in this next round, because they're going to have, what, maybe 2 to 3 rifles, but they've got to figure out exactly how they want to play this one to make sure that they can, if they want to force buy into this round.
Ooh, well, he's going to get the AWP Zywoo. I don't know, maybe just have a round where you play for Zywoo to be aggressive with the AWP and get kills, and then have the rest of the team make sure he doesn't lose it. Sort of, I mean, RPK could buy a little bit, drop some pistols or something. I don't know if I'd want to, I don't know.
See, that's why I think there's going to be a timeout, and I'm kind of surprised we don't have it yet, because unless the Vitality just decides to full save, some deagles picked up, but, you know, there could have been, I think, you know, Zywoo could have dropped one. I think RPK could have bought his own rifle, and you could have had, you know, a 4-rifle buy.
Thing is,
but they just decided to save it. 6-3, yeah, that would have been, if you force up here, that's a big part of the half on risk.
Do you need anything else but Zywoo on the AWP? I guess that's the question that we're about to get answered here. He's already got the 1 kill. Grenades are raining in. He's trying to turn around in case there's a flashbang. There's a second one. Oh, and a third on top, and Apex with the headshot. And the answer is clear. Just Zywoo with the AWP is all you need. He's going to get the last one, too. A disgusting quad kill to steal the round away from NAVI.
Yeah, but that's also a very weak rush. It seemed like Navi got very surprised to see the op at that B bomb site, and nobody wanted to challenge. There was not a single real attempt at a trade in that push. Here we go. There's seconds. There's seconds between each shot.
Yeah.
He has plenty of time to get into a new position, and the stack for Vitality works. That was the opening Navi needed to run up a good score on this T side as well. That was Vitality with one op and all pistols.
Yeah, again, that's not a round they should be losing, and but there were a lot of grenades that were thrown into the bomb site, and none of them seemed to affect Zywoo in any way. I think all the flashbangs landed behind him, no smoke drawer in front of him, and as you said, the spacing between them actually fighting him was long enough that he could, I think the third kill, maybe there was a chance that he was going to go down, but we'll see. Shots right on top of Perfecto. You can shoot through the ceiling or the floor here. In case people don't know. It's never ever been relevant.
You know now.
And it never will be, but
but you can't do it. I appreciate having you around to check those kinds of useless things. Oh, this is not ideal. 2 players. Oh, good fight from Apex. Awkward for Boomich, and Perfecto's gonna wander right back into the crosshair. He has no idea that Shox knows everything.
Oh, don't know. Oh, this is real awkward. He could get caught off as well. He's just going to make it around the corner. But that is... He's actually gone back for it. Is he crazy? 25 seconds. There's a really heavily defended B bomb site. I don't think they can make it through. There's so little time. Any mistake coming out of the monster tunnel and the round is done. 18 seconds on the clock now. Flashbang. I don't know how that doesn't flash him, but the Molotov will force him just into the smoke. 10 seconds on the clock, and this is a Navi round if I've ever seen one. Perfecto's going to be going down. 7 seconds, and the bomb is dropped on the side. They're trying to pick it up, and Simple doing his absolute best, but they are going to run out of time. It had to happen sooner or later.
I think Electronic died after the time as well, so he's only got $1,800. He did not get the losing bonus for that round. That's harsh. That one hurts. What a good hold.
Truly.
Shox with that position, that re-aggression towards the top of the staircase allows him to have a fast flank, and Vitality's off and running. And look at Apex. Ooh, you love to see that in the little mountain villa.
He's fired up, yeah. There's a whole adventure in my brain about Apex and his life up there, and just like... I almost don't want to know what it's like. It's going to spoil the illusion.
I know, I don't... Reality is far less interesting than the image that I've conjured in my brain as well. 8-3, and Apex is leading the way. Man, he's having a good series. He was playing well on Inferno also, and you go back to yesterday, the series he had was magnificent. He's hitting a very nice individual level, and he's got Vitality playing at a very nice team level.
Yeah, those are grenades, by the way, that have almost killed Boomich and Electronic, but you're right, I'm actually so impressed. Again, Apex has just been known for his whole career as a really proficient, I guess, entry fragger. Him and Freiburg for a long time was, there's discussion between which of them was doing a better job at any one given month. I guess the tendency is the entry fragger is you're going to have good weeks and bad weeks, and I think between the two of them, they were sort of juggling for at least best in Europe for a little while. And who would have thought that he could come back as an actual, currently top fragger and in-game leader, like really late in his career as well. I just think no one could have called that.
Yeah, although we've seen more players try and transition into being an in-game leader, right? And there's been some decent surprises that we've had. Obviously, Alex had to do it at some point in his career, and actually even when he was part of Vitality, didn't have the longevity, but I liked his calling a lot. Yeah. Obviously, Nitro's done it for Team Liquid. Just a general shortage of people with in-game leading experience has led to these players having to try and make that role work for them. And it's rare that we see such a nice success story, and at least for the moment, Apex is indeed a success story. Perfecto and Flamey going to gather what weapons they can, and just back off and let the round expire.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else they really would have done. I don't think this is is not unreasonable. But that will make it 9-3.
You know what's maybe the most interesting part about Apex as an in-game leader is he's very emotional.
Yeah.
As we all know from seeing clips of him like celebrating, his faces, his frustration, he goes through a wide range of emotions during a game, which I think if you like, you know, just in theory wanted to pick an in-game leader, you'd want someone who is a little bit more like emotionally stable, a little bit more rational and logical.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I wonder how much is, you know, just on his face and just that way, and how much he's able to control it, you know, when it comes to actually hitting out the calls.
I mean, I'll say this, a career as an entry fragger for the past 5 years has probably hardened his mental focus and fortitude to the point where it doesn't matter what kind of face and what kind of emotional swings he's going through.
Yeah, you'd hope so. Maybe we'll get some insight into some of that one of these days. More damage with grenades there as Electronic and Perfecto do drop fairly low. They want to hit this B-bomb site. There's 3 people waiting inside. They're going to swing the corner. They're going to go for it right now. RPK gearing them in the back. Good flashbang in for him to get the kill. And it's looking good for the defense here. A 2-on-2 as Perfecto will finally get that kill on Misuta, but he's low on health. Simple with the AWP. Can they get that bomb plant down before anyone else shows up? It's Shocks on a really long flank with the M4A1 and Zywoo on the other side with the AWP. See, setting up a smoke down there. Let's see if Shocks is going to be able to get the one kill they probably need to make this work. And Simple is back looking at... Oh, the Molotov is forcing him back. That almost did it. Well, now there's a grenade on Perfecto. He's dead. Simple is in such an awkward corner down here. He's got nowhere to stand. Shocks running up behind him into the fire. That's a nice play. And that is going to be the round in their favor with the kit and everything. 10th round on the board.
That takes some great coordination and trust in that 2-on-1 to come through the flames like that if you're Shocks.
Yeah.
Good job from Zywoo, also following up the ramp as well. Simple can only take one shot before he goes down. It was going to be one or the other.
I once at a tournament down in Cologne back in 15, I think, where Apex, I can't remember what lineup he was playing at the time. Was it like old DLC? I don't know. Anyway, he had a really dreadful first map, and his team went outside to talk out, and he just stayed on his own, like away from the team, just to mentally focus, and he came back and had like a really great second map. I remember that in my mind as someone who's like really focused on individually getting back in. Now, just as we're praising him, he just gets flashed and taken down, so classic. But yeah, I always thought that was interesting. Like, you know, I think he takes his own role or his own responsibility in this game pretty seriously.
Yeah, he's such a cool character to talk about in the context. I remember the first actual conversation I had with him about Counter-Strike as well, over at the E-League at the old W Hotel, and I remember not thinking that he would have any kind of great Counter-Strike knowledge, and when I sat and talked with him for 1 hour, it was wild. I was just like, oh my god, you actually really know what you're talking. I didn't agree with everything, but you had a great understanding and thought process. Great double kill from Shocks in bathrooms. Simple's going to trade him off. Into a 3-on-3 we go, but look at the pressure being applied. And the question is, can Navi exploit this? They're trying to catch them on the fallback, at least one player, but they both make it back to the B-bomb site. However, they think Navi's going to press forward towards A, and they might get caught off guard. Vitality's playing retake at this B-bomb site, just Misuta over towards Graffiti. He's going to have to let them into the bomb site, and now he's committed behind it in towards water.
Yes, he is. They're going to swing around. Oh, actually, he's a little bit further back now. This could get real interesting. He's got some backup here now. RPK is not that far away. Could try and do something. His Zywoo as well going to be pick up Perfecto. And now it's Simple alone, and he's got no chance. Nice defense yet again. 11-3. This is a lead that Vitality surely can't give up the way that they did on Inferno.
You'd certainly hope not. No one in Navi is even in double digits, Anders.
Yeah.
Like, no one is even showing that they can bring this back.
Real concerning now for Navi. Oh. Alright. Looks like they just want to hit the bomb site. But it hasn't really been working, but it's like, let's go. No wasting any time, rushing through. Great flashbang, but Apex, I can't believe it! He still hit 2 headshots! He should have been absolutely dead. We are going to need to see a replay. It's Misutra and RPK to follow it up, but that looked utterly impossible. It's going to be 12-3 at the end of the half in favor of Vitality. Such an amazing comeback, having just been beat pretty badly on Inferno. We'll see if they can continue this in the second half. That's coming up after the break.